Hey guys, so I was thinking one of the more underappreciated modern CoCo accessories are the various sound chips, FM sound chips. One of which is the one in the Mega Mini MPI. Ed Snyder has his own kind of player that runs in RS-DOS, and he kind of made up a particular format that he calls CoCo Chiptunes. I decided to write a player that could read that format and do it natively in OS-9. And plus, it was kind of an excuse for me to learn how to write assembly for Nitrous 9. So I'm probably going to jump around a lot in the video to show you the different things without it taking forever. But the first thing I'm going to do is load the program straight off of DriveWire for convenience, like so. If you just run the program by itself, CCT play, it'll give you the usage info. So these, I copied these files over from they're normally on the root file system of the SD card, but I copied them into the OS-9 file system. So this was the original idea, was to be able to play these in OS-9. And it works. Let's try ballad, I guess. So I'm basically doing my best to interpret, because this is CoCo ASCII in the file. And so I try to eliminate extra spaces. It's all in caps and kind of convert it. All right, so you might have noticed when it was playing, there was a message that said OS-9 would be paused or suspended while playback, because, you know, it's kind of a very timing sensitive thing. So it basically, the CoCo is kind of frozen until it's done. And you can see when you first run it, it lets you know what the output it's using is. It defaults to just the built-in higher quality jack. So after I got that working, I couldn't stop there, and I said, it wouldn't be too hard to kind of create a playlist system. Let's say you wanted to play several tracks in a row or put a mix together or whatever. They're essentially just text files with file names or full paths. But it's cool because that way with Nitrous 9 you can mix and match. So you could have just file names in your local directory, or you could have an absolute path, you know, straight to your SD card, or you could load some tracks off of an SD card, some tracks off of DriveWire, or wherever. Like I showed before, you have to add the -P flag to let it know that it's a playlist you're referring to, not an actual song file. And actually, just for fun, let's add the built-in CoCo output flag to show that that works too. It counts how many entries are in there and breaks it down. So then it jumps to the next track. I wanted to say which track number you were on out of the total, just in case you had a bunch of them and you had no idea how deep you were into the playlist at any given time. So throw that in there. All right, and as you can see, because we added the -C flag, both the Mega Mini MPI and the internal CoCo audio jacks were being used for that. Lit, yeah, let's get lit. So after all that work, and I got that working, that couldn't be good enough. So then I said, well, the CoCo chiptune files are mostly raw VGM data anyways, and that's what most files you'll find on the internet are in. So I said, it wouldn't be that much more work to just natively support those files as well. And what's cool about the VGM files is they've got more detailed tag information about when it was released and who made the track and the author. And so I did my best to auto detect whether or not the file is a chiptune file or a VGM file. And you should be able to use them interchangeably. Here's a playlist I put together, which has 2 VGM files and then just Ed's format file. This is what it looks like in action. What the hell did I do? So trying that again. Here it is. So there's a lot more information stored in the raw VGM file. I was able to calculate song length and add that. There's much better tag information, like I mentioned. It's really a more ideal format for Nitrous 9. I'll let you enjoy some Wolfenstein 3D. That's loud. This one's my favorite. So someday if I want to get sophisticated with timing, I could maybe have a live time count so you know how far into the song you are. But that would be challenging. So now the third file is Ed's format. So see, they're interchangeable. Obviously the tag information is different. So there you go, playlist complete. So I think the program turned out pretty cool, and I hope everybody gives it a shot. So right now, the only hardware I support is the Mega Mini MPI sound chip, OPL2, OPL3. Now I'm definitely going to add others, hopefully. And once a couple people test this out and there's no serious bugs, I'm just going to release the source code too, so you can see how I did it. And maybe you can add support for your favorite chip too. But I think it sounds pretty good. It does help that I have a actual subwoofer connected to my CoCo 3. But anyway, let me know what you guys think.